Happy Thursday, y'all. Welcome back to the vlog. My name is Nikko Austen Smith, and I'm an actress based in Los Angeles, and I vlog all about the behind the scenes of being an actor, auditions, callbacks, day jobs, living in LA, the expensive things, how I keep myself afloat, and behind the scenes on set. So if that interests you, please hit that like and subscribe button, and let's continue on this journey together. This video is about my voiceover booth setup because, for those of you who don't know, I narrate audiobooks from my home in between jobs. They're SAG audiobooks, so it's able to count towards my health insurance. So it helps me keep my health insurance throughout the year because for SAG health insurance, you need to make like $28,000 now. It's crazy. It's a lot. So yeah, this kind of work allows me to stay flexible with my hours and allows me to keep my health insurance and pay my bills. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a tour of my voiceover booth setup. We literally just converted a closet, and I'm going to show you exactly what I did so that you can do it too. Let's go. Okay, don't mind this handle. It's broken, but we open it. Foam on the inside of the door. You can get like foam stickers like this off of Amazon. And all you do is soak them in the bathtub for a little bit so that they can foam up more and wait for them to dry, plaster them to the inside of the door. It helps with the sound. Then from here on all of the walls, we basically just hung these moving blankets, double padded. We got them from Home Depot. They're super inexpensive, and we just hung them so it covers all the walls. Hi, Truffle. You want to say hi? I plug in my laptop to this cable, and it runs inside of the booth. So I'm gonna turn it on. This feed is exactly what pops up on the monitor. Okay, moving inside, I'm gonna turn on this light here. Boom. And I just laid like a black towel down on this very small desk. It's a 2-tier desk that I got off Amazon, I believe. I'll try to link everything down below on my storefront so you can get the same kind of stuff. But yeah, basically it's just like a wood desk. Draped some black towels on it to muffle the sound. Set my monitor up here on top. It's very small, but it works, you know, it's good enough for me. And this little chair also fits in the booth like that. It's a very small space. It's a little claustrophobic, but at least the ceiling is high. So on the ceiling, I put some silencing foam. I don't remember, I think it was gifted to me, so I didn't get it anywhere specifically, but it's important to have something on the ceiling so that it muffles the sound even more. And then on the floor, I put like this black, like I think it's an equestrian mat down. It's pretty thick to help absorb some of the sound because it's a wood floor. Now let's get into equipment. So I have this Rode microphone that I really love. It's the N2 USB mic. It wasn't that expensive, maybe like $100 or something, $200, but it's the best mic, and I love it because I can plug it right into here, this cord here, and it runs all the way down and plugs into all the cords that are behind there. Yeah, same thing with the monitor and the keyboard. Everything is plugged into that one kind of HDMI thingy. Then I can just plug in my laptop to one thing and everything's already plugged in. So now let's turn on the monitor. That's the brand, pretty good. Boom, great. So when you first start doing voiceover work and you want to set up your booth, another thing to think about is what kind of DAW you want to have. I don't remember what it stands for, but it's basically like what you use to record your stuff in. So I use TwistedWave. I think it's about $100, and then you have it forever, and there's always updates and stuff to keep it working well. There's plenty of tutorials online on how to use it, but I love it for speaking, like any voiceover, like commercials or animation or audiobooks. It's not the greatest for like song and singing and stuff like that, but it's perfect for like spoken audio. So this is what it looks like. I can go ahead and press record. Boom. And this is basically what it looks like. Down here, you'll see 441HZ. That's just standard to record in TwistedWave. You'll want to select that, especially when you're recording audiobooks. But just look at the specs when you get your audition, and I'll tell you what everything should be in. And once you get your DAW set up, or what I use is TwistedWave, once I got that set up and all the specs right, normally I don't have to worry about changing it. I just come in here and start recording. It's pretty cool. The headphones are pretty cheap. They just plug into the mics here, and then the mic stand clips onto the desk. The light also clips onto the desk. I think it's just LED, doesn't really plug in anything. It's just a tap. And that's pretty much it, I think. Again, this closet is very small. It's like 8 feet high, but I think barely 2.5 or 3 feet wide in length, and like 5 feet in width. So it's very small. It's a very small space, but it can be done at home for under $500 all included, I think. So if that interests you, I hope this video was helpful, and I'll link everything down below so that you can see what I have, and maybe it works for your space. But I wanted to make this video because I got some comments about, how do you set up a booth? And this is how I did it. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. Happy recording, happy auditioning, and I'll see y'all in a new video Thursday after next.